welcome to Women's Talking Balls, episode 14. Give us a few minutes and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Week 14, y'all, of Women Talking Balls. Yeah. So welcome those who are our loyal listeners and viewers, and welcome those who are new to the podcast. This is Women Talking Balls. I have to my left Miss Tiki Wiki, and I have to my right, and from the A. And as you can see, it's three of us today. I'm Dawn, by the way. Sorry about that. And you see, it's three of us today. Unfortunately, Miss Boss Lady B had a death in her family. Her brother passed away. So she's there being with her family to support her family. So you guys send condolences to Boss Lady B and prayers to her and her family. With that being said, let's talk about it. Share the podcast. Share it to your friends, your family, everybody, so y'all can join in on this conversation, because again, we got a lot to talk about, with these doggone Falcons. But let's pay some bills. So for those that are new here, we are a podcast that provides women a space to share their love of sports from a women's perspective, but we do not say that the men aren't allowed, because they are welcome as well. All right. We are here at Deluxe Creative Space outside of Atlanta in McDonough, Georgia. Okay. Again, click share the podcast so people can come in and talk to us, get in on this good conversation. And so while we give you guys a few minutes to do that, we want to let you know that, remember, we are on Facebook and YouTube every Monday, 6 p.m. sharp. If you was here last time, sharp means early, you on time. 6 p.m. you late. So if you get here at 5:55, you're on time. All right. So also, if you have a product or a business that you would like for us to showcase during the live stream, please email us at God dog. I can't. I'm speaking into existence. We're gonna have a website. That's right. womentalkingballs@gmail.com. And somebody will get back with you about our sponsorship details. Okay. So here we go. Let's go on and get into it. Yes. Ooh, I don't want to talk about it, but we got to, right?
We have to.
All right. So we're going to do a recap of this Atlanta versus Tampa Bay game from Sunday. And we're not feeling too good about it.
Not at all.
I just know this loss just don't reduce our chances to win the division. We got to win all the games going forward.
At least 3 out of 4.
At least 3 out of 4.
And Tampa got to lose too.
Tampa got to lose.
Well, they got a tougher schedule than we do, so I can count on them losing.
Yeah. We'll never be cheering on Green Bay next week.
Yeah.
Or this weekend.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's right.
So those of you that are new here, we usually go over the pros and the cons of the game. We try to start off with the good before we get into the bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, ladies, what are some of your pros? What do you got? Let me know. No pro. You want me to start?
Yeah, you can start.
All right. Bijan look good. Yes, no, y'all don't.
Yeah.
No.
His what, 8-yard run?
Mm-hmm. Yep, had that touchdown, and that he was doing good. That's one of my pros.
Yeah.
Bates was good with the sacks. He was on it. He was
him and Ellis as well. Right. They did good.
Right.
I will say that Alford was doing really good with his punt returns.
Yeah.
He's gotten better with that.
Yeah.
Right. So that's another pro.
Yeah.
What about you, T. Kenny?
I do. Pitts, he caught a very big touchdown, his first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why it was his first. What week is this?
14. 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in the cons.
Ritter had a rushing touchdown.
He did.
That was a really good.
Ritter said, y'all not taking his job.
He was using no legs running. He was running up a storm out there. Good job, Ritter.
Mike Evans, defense held Mike Evans down.
They did.
Yep.
They did.
They put a lot of double coverage on him, but
yeah,
they held him down.
So with the players out on defense, the guy Clark Phillips,
He
Yeah.
did good.
He was the 4th round draft
He
pick.
did well. Yeah.
So, as a 4th round draft pick and getting called on, he did what he was supposed to
Yeah.
do.
He was ready.
He was ready.
He
Right.
was.
What was it? If you stay ready, you don't have to
always
get ready.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yep.
So those are some pros. Y'all
Drake-
put your pros in your chat to see if some things y'all want
Man.
to talk about as far
Drake
as some
London
good stuff.
had
That's what I'm about to say.
Drake's
Drake
best
London.
game ever.
Exactly.
He did.
Yes.
He had 10 out of 11 catches,
Yep.
172 yards, and a 2-point conversion.
Yes, he
Right.
did.
Yes.
Good job.
Yes.
Good job. They
Um,
need to use him like
Yeah, London was really good. This
Yeah,
game.
he was.
Yeah.
Y'all, I gotta say this. I can't blame Riddle this time for the turnover.
No.
Okay.
Well,
Not for the turnover.
Well,
Not for the
it was
turnover.
the center because he knew the center had one fumble
Ye-
that what caused almost a fumble.
Well,
Yeah.
the interception is what I'm talking
Okay,
about.
that's what you're talking about.
Because
don't
it's my understanding Pitts was supposed to be blocking and he
Mhm.
didn't do that. And
Right.
so, it kind of, so it really wasn't his
okay, well, we'll
his
give him a
mistake.
pass. We'll give him a pass. Any other pros? No.
He,
You want to go into this?
he's still growing.
He's
That's
still
all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I know one more pro.
What?
Even though we out of first place, it's a 3-way tie.
Right.
Okay.
So there's an
If
opportunity.
you want to look at the light at the end of the tunnel.
You told me to find a pro there.
I
I'm digging
appreciate
deep.
it. You dug real deep, but that was good though. Because we trying our best to look at some of the good stuff. Let's
Yes.
so make sure you put in the chat on Facebook and YouTube what you're thinking and any questions you might have.
I got one more.
Go
What
ahead.
you got? What you got?
Our total offense
Mhm.
was over 400 yards. 434 yards.
Russian.
And rushing was 96.
96.
But the passing was 345.
Wow.
And we ran more plays and we had a better average than them. We only had 2 penalties
Yeah.
for 10 yards.
Yes, ma'am.
And that's all I'm saying. I'm trying to find a pro.
Yeah. And still got that L.
Okay.
Jesus.
Because one of those penalties caused the whole thing to go south.
Which penalty was that, engineer?
At the end?
What happened? Tell the people that didn't. Tell the people that didn't watch what happened with that penalty. Please tell them.
What happened with the penalty was that when they called the penalty, they got moved forward.
And what kind of penalty was it?
Was it pass interference or blocking? I can't remember what the penalty was.
It was a pass
Interference. That's what I thought. Yeah.
But it go back to what I was saying a couple of episodes ago. What's a pass interference? What's not a pass interference? I'm so sick of it.
And they didn't even do the replay, did they?
They did not.
That's a problem.
That's exactly what I was.
I don't understand why they didn't do
But
it.
that penalty is what caused the game.
Yeah.
Well, at the end, at the very end, because our defense was holding them.
They had a lot of red zone turnovers.
In the end, the last 3 minutes of the game, our defense gave up 75 yards to what's his name? What's the quarterback's name?
For Tampa Bay.
75 yards. And they couldn't hold them. And they scored. So, but defense was tied. Defense has injuries.
Yeah,
Mhm.
a
Matthew
lot.
went out.
Yeah. Street went out.
No, I'm sorry. Matthew's on offensive line. Street went out.
Mm-hmm.
You got Garrett out.
Yeah.
You got Ayamata was out.
You
3 and 4.
Jake Matthews when that was out.
Yeah.
So that was some of my cons. Our defense was just a bigger hole, didn't it?
I still do believe, Tiki, even though you say you don't want to blame him for that interception, I do think Ritter still need to work on not eyeballing his receivers.
For sure.
Yeah, so I think that has a lot to do with it as well.
Yeah, right.
And then that last throw of the game, why he didn't aim for the end zone?
That's one of mine down here. You
what
must have
in the
read my
world?
mind.
Why you gonna pass the ball 10 yards short?
Right.
Throw it to the end zone. Get it.
We had like 20 seconds, something like that.
Give him, I guess, I don't know. Maybe he had to release it too soon or something. I don't know.
Okay, and then we got some people in the chat
Okay.
chatting.
They
Okay,
chatting up.
Angela,
Mhm.
she said, I'm trying to find her pro. Y'all really did play pretty good. I started to give y'all the blues, but I saw the heart in the game.
Thank you, Angela. I appreciate that.
Pitts was supposed to block, she said. Okay.
Mhm.
We're gonna skip that, but the Saints won. But look who y'all were playing. Come on, man.
So we'll get back with you when we play again. But we'll let y'all have that.
Right.
You're gonna get that W. The offense was sloppy.
Yep.
It was real. They
Right.
were real sloppy. And then Ritter looking better, yes.
Yeah.
But he's still struggling with that hesitation and
Not seeing the open people like that. He's running when you got people like that that's open.
right.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like he's
Reading.
He's holding the ball too long.
He's
Yeah.
holding the ball too long.
He's holding the ball too long.
I don't know what that's about. I mean, because I'm gonna give him his props though, because he is looking better. But those little things, if he
Yeah.
just tighten those little things up, I think it'll be okay. Because he right at coming up on a year fully playing, right? Outside of them couple games he sat down.
Right.
So he coming up on a year. So how long you get to be a rookie?
A year.
You get to be, you get to be a rookie a year. So he coming up
Right.
on his year, and we can't use that excuse of being a rookie.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, one of my cousins, they have too many self-induced mistakes.
Yes. We beat ourselves.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, every time.
So I got a question.
We're our own worst enemy.
Yep.
Very much so.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm posing this question to everybody, the ladies here and those of y'all in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
So Arthur Smith coached at Tennessee, correct?
Right.
Mhm.
Before he came here. So do you guys believe that he's trying to use the scheme that he used there here, have our players fit his scheme, or is he creating a scheme that benefits our players? Because it seemed like to me what worked for him in Tennessee is not working here in Atlanta. Now I could be wrong, but that's just my thoughts. How do you feel?
I don't think he's using. I mean, we got a lot of talent.
Right. A lot.
We got, they have a lot of physical ability.
Mm-hmm.
But
We
we
all-
make poor decisions on the field, but so do the coaches.
Mhm.
Right.
I don't think we use especially our running backs, to the best of their ability.
Right.
We're not using them accurately.
That's why I say I think if
And
he
passing and running, combination thereof,
right,
it's just not a balance.
because
Right.
We're more
either
we
one or the other.
Right.
and sometimes you have to do that. But he admitted in his
Post-game
post-game interview that he stopped the run the first half of the game
Right.
because they weren't running. He totally stopped it.
I'm talking about just
Just
stop.
stop.
Yeah.
Just stop.
But you picked it back up again in the fourth quarter and it worked.
Right.
So yeah, the defense may have been more tired, but
Yeah.
play calling is
It's
not where it
terrible.
needs to be.
Exactly.
That's why I say outside of the defensive coaching, I think the other coaches just not stepping up.
okay.
I think the defense coach doing what he's supposed to do. But
Yeah.
the other coaches, I don't believe they doing it. That's just,
Right.
that's how I'm feeling.
Okay. The elephant in the room.
What?
Cool.
Well, we were gonna get to that. But see,
They all in the comments.
Oh, they talking about
Yeah.
cool. But see, so Boss Lady B told us in the group chat when we was watching the game, because for y'all that don't know, on Sundays we be in our group chat and we literally be play by play watching the game from our
Right.
different homes talking about it. So Boss Lady B was like, "Well, Ann, Cool get to mess up. Sometimes he ain't perfect." And then, Ann, what was your answer?
He has one job to do. One.
job.
So he ain't he
He
don't
should
have
be up
room
on the
to-
side, kicking in that net.
That's
when they're
right.
not doing anything else.
He does not have room to make a mistake.
Exactly.
Now, was he sick, y'all? Because he was looking bad. That was like
Yeah.
terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible. It was awful.
Yeah.
So Cool, to Tika's point, those 6 points.
6 points would have won the game.
Exactly.
It would have that's what
And we're hard on our quarterback when he
Right.
make
Mhm.
mistakes. So
You gotta
Cool
get on
admit
Cool.
it.
he
He
did.
admitted his,
He was upset
yeah,
about it for real.
yeah.
Right.
So any other cons?
It looks like he's afraid to connect. They're saying that about Ritter. That's what Angela is saying about Ritter. He's afraid to connect.
Connect with the
with what?
receivers.
Mhm. That's what I'm thinking. That's what you're saying, Angela.
Oh, he's connected.
I
with
think
the
he's doing
receivers?
pretty good, but I
Mhm.
think what Ritter's problem is, he get too caught up in his head, in my opinion, and he get the hesitating, and his vision for the field need to be better, like you said, and he
Mhm.
missing wide open
He needs to
receivers.
build that football IQ.
He gotta build it up.
Yep.
You got to build it some more.
And Angela also said, let's talk about the red zone.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
They allowed too many scores in the red zone.
Yep.
Yeah, that
Two safeties. Two
Yes.
safeties twice. I mean, one last week, one this week. What's that?
a mess is what it is.
Mm.
You know, and it's funny because I got on my notes too. They just, like you said, Tiki, they're not utilizing an even game of passing and running. I think if we get that kind of balance, we'll be okay.
Right.
So, do they look like a playoff team to you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Right.
We're gonna be 1-out if we go to the playoffs.
Yeah. Well,
I
If we
love my
get there.
Falcons, but
We got to be real about it,
and
right?
the sad part about it is we still got a chance to do it.
yeah.
They still got a chance.
But that's anybody from the NFC South. It's gonna be 1-out. Anybody who it's gonna
So
be.
let me
1-out.
ask you this then. Let me ask you this. So what are our defensive players looking like? Would any of them be back, or they all gonna be out?
I mean, they're not season-ending injuries, all
Right.
except for Garrett. But yeah, they may be back.
Yeah.
And then our center, is he out all the way too, or
I'm not sure.
He's
so let's
not
let's
all
look
the
at it
way.
like this then.
I don't think there's none of them are season-ending
Right.
injuries.
So let's just say we get our center back and we get those key defensive players back. Does that help and our chances better?
We have been playing mediocre teams, and we've been losing the mediocre
Right.
teams.
Ma'am.
We have had again winnable games.
Yes.
We could have won this one
Yes, ma'am. You are absolutely correct.
and Arizona
Mhm.
and however many more. I can't.
Before that.
Right.
Yep. Jesus.
Good teams find ways to win.
They do.
Exactly.
So what does that say about the Falcons?
That's why I'm like, do we? I know we keep saying all the
we
stuff,
we
but come on, Arthur.
we are a disappointing team. But
It's
the sad
sad.
part is we still have a chance.
Right.
I don't get it.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, do we get excited about it, or
I
we
don't
don't?
know. So is it that our offense just doesn't play well enough? I mean, yeah, normally our defense does,
Yeah. The defense been holding it down.
Yeah,
this
they
season.
have.
Exactly.
Mhm.
but I don't think our offense plays well enough. Y'all
They-
let me know what you
They
think in
need
the
to
chat.
connect more. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
definitely need to step up for sure. They're
Like, why
they're
is
not playing
that?
like a cohesive unit.
Why are we not a fighting team? Why don't we finish? Why can't we finish?
And why
Right.
can't we be consistent? So we won 2 games straight. Did we not?
Yeah.
And then we come out there.
And that's the
it's just,
thing.
And then we were at home.
Yeah. So
Okay, we got some comments in here. Dexter Andrews said Ritter is not the answer. And Mike White, who a hater?
yeah,
You talking about Angela's a hater? Or,
Ritter. Yeah, she talking about them Saints in our chat.
Right.
Definitely.
Exactly.
But yeah, Ritter's not a franchise. I don't believe he'll franchise player.
mm-mm.
I don't think he'll ever be. That's just, what I said.
Mhm.
I said he need to go on and go to the Canadian League. That was just me. Or go play some arena ball. I don't know, but the NFL ain't it.
I mean, isn't it the goal to be able to play postseason?
Yep, that's
Yeah,
the goal. That's the
that's the
ultimate
goal.
goal.
That's
Right.
my goal.
And that's not what we saw.
Mm-mm.
That is not what we saw last week.
And Arthur Smith been
Or
working on this for
Sunday.
3 years, y'all. A decision has to be made,
Yeah.
like right now. So I'm just gonna say this.
What you gonna say?
I'm gonna say if they lose against Carolina,
Oh, they
It's always the first. We always
I
the
am
first.
going to probably go and buy me a Ravens jersey. Cause I'm gonna be one of them fair weather fans and be like, you know what? I ain't gonna jump off the wagon. I'm gonna like,
gotta have that second team in your back.
I gotta have it. Somebody to cheer me up. Cause if we lose against Carolina, I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I don't know.
They had a good opening.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right. And then it got weird.
Right after the half.
No.
What do you mean,
Like
like
in
season
second
like-
quarter, like right
like,
at second.
Yeah, between the end of the first half, the first
Mhm.
quarter and the second quarter.
Right.
That's when the mistakes came. That's when
Right.
the injuries came. That's when the safety came. The interception. You had some good plays, you had some bad plays.
Yeah, Angela was in there with them chicken feet. Just saying.
They just be shooting themselves in the foot. I
She
don't
done
know.
snuck in there with that chicken feet, messing us up.
I don't know.
All right.
Okay.
Any other things in the chat?
That's it. Nothing
That's
else.
it.
Nothing else.
So we sick of them, y'all. I
I
don't know
got
about
one more
y'all.
thing.
Go ahead, Tiki. What you got?
They turned it on in the fourth quarter.
So what that tell
4
you?
minutes.
What that tell you?
So why don't they do that all 4 quarters?
What does that tell you though? It tells you that they are capable of doing it.
Right.
Yeah,
So why they don't do
Why
it
don't
all
they?
4
I
quarters?
don't get it.
We need to have a
Conversation.
Q&A with our coaching staff and our head coach and find out what is really going on.
Right.
Can
I need them to play all 4 quarters, and I need the coaches to coach all 4 quarters.
Absolutely. I think they need to set up a forum to have specific fans to come and ask those hard questions.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So I'm going, like I said, if they lose against Carolina, I'm going to get me a Ravens jersey.
Right.
So all right, we're gonna move it on because
That's
we sick of
enough.
them Falcons. They gave us a headache at the end of the day. All right, so we got coming up next. Football 101.
Yeah.
This the good stuff because Tiki always teaching us. So we can start being happy now. What we got today, Miss Tiki?
All right. We're gonna talk about some simple offensive football plays.
Okay.
And
let's
we
go.
see the Falcons do them all the time.
Right.
Do they execute them?
Probably not.
That's the question. All right. We're gonna start off with the bootleg.
Okay, the
I
bootleg.
know you done heard that.
I
Yes.
have.
Yeah. Okay. So that is when the quarterback fakes the handoff to the back or the running back, and then actually keeps the ball himself and turns in the opposite direction away from the running back.
Mhm.
It's kind of to fake the defensive team out.
Yeah, it's kind of like a trickeration play.
Yeah.
It's a little trickery.
Yeah.
I got you.
Simple trickery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the
Simple trickery.
bootleg.
All right.
All right. Then we have the draw.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this is like a fake pass. So this is a running play designed to look like a pass,
Mm-hmm.
but the quarterback drops back to pass,
Okay.
and then he just hands it off to a running back.
Okay.
Yeah.
The draw.
That's called the draw.
Write it in your notes, ladies.
Okay. Then the next one is a forward pass.
Yeah,
I
that's-
mean, that's kind of self-explanatory. It's
Self-explanatory.
when the quarterback passes the ball down the field to a receiver.
Yep, I like it.
Just plain and simple forward pass.
Yep.
All right. Then we have what we call the handoff.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so the handoff is one offensive player hands the ball to another offensive player.
And it doesn't matter if it's the quarterback or anybody.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah. So a lot of time when they're doing those trickery plays,
Mhm.
kind of going back then they do it like Kansas City did it toward the end of the game.
Yeah,
Right.
they did.
Mm-hmm.
Sunday night. It's called a handoff.
Gotcha.
All right. And then we have a lateral.
Yep.
All right. And that's to pass the ball backward. So that's when you see that trickery.
Right.
Pass it
Exactly.
back, and then they go around and have to run
Yeah,
a
keep
country
running.
mile
Yeah,
Okay.
keep
to
running.
get to to gain those 10 yards that
Right.
they're trying to get.
Gotcha.
Then there's an option play.
Mhm. Got options.
Option.
Mm-hmm.
That's when the quarterback, he can choose to keep the ball
Okay.
and run or pass the ball to a running back.
Because
So-
that makes it an option.
Right.
Okay.
So, if he doesn't see what he needs when he's throwing it, the running back already knows if he can't do it, he needs to be ready
Mhm.
to get the ball.
That's why they call it an option.
That's right. Then we have the sweep.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. An end run,
Mm-hmm.
meaning on one of the
Yes.
ends.
Okay.
Right. Okay. With 2 linemen leading interference for the runner.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just kind of, the linemen are going toward the end
Yes.
so that
So
when
it's
they hand
like,
it off, it's an end run. 2
Mhm.
linemen are leading
mm-hmm,
interference for the runner.
Okay.
kind of like sweeping the players out the way so they can
Right.
run.
Look at you.
I'm getting it.
That's a sweep.
Mm-hmm.
And my last one is called trap.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna say it. But you know me. I'm from the ATL. Anytime you say trap, I think
Trap.
trap house.
Oh Lord. A trap.
It's
Trap
well,
song, trap music.
It's a trap. It's a trap for real. So this is when
Don't
a
get caught in the trap.
Exactly.
right,
Yes.
pulls back from the line, and they deliberately allow the defensive line player to penetrate the line.
Okay.
So then that offensive lineman then blocks the other defender to the other side.
It was a lot going on right there. Say that again, Tiki.
All right. So a lineman pulls back. So
Mhm.
you know how they, trying to block them.
Right.
Instead of blocking them, they pull back.
Mhm.
All right. And they deliberately allow a defensive player to come toward the line.
Okay.
But then they turn around and then they block the defender so that they can go to the other side.
Oh, okay.
Little
And that is
trickery.
the trap.
That's the trap.
That's a trap.
There was
You're
a lot of-
trapping the man out.
Yeah.
There
Right.
you go, Ann.
Gotcha. So I
That was
play
a little
basketball.
trickeration.
Okay.
Same as basketball.
Exactly.
So those are a few offensive plays.
Way to go. I learned something again today.
Yeah. So when you're looking at the game, you can know what's going on.
Yeah, it was like, oh, that's a trap.
Mark Strickland saying something about a pitch.
Okay, a pitch.
Well, what is the pitch? You teaching us, Mark? Put it in there what it is. What's the pitch?
And then he said not pass on option.
A pitch. That's what the pitch
No,
is?
he said that after that, not pass on option. So I guess you can't pass on the option play. Maybe that's what you're saying. Let us know in the
Well,
comments.
Yeah, let us know.
they can choose to keep the ball,
Mhm.
and if they decide to keep the ball, they can pass.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then usually if you're talking about the pitch, Mark, then the quarterback get the ball, and then he either run to the left or the right, but then he pitches it off to the player. Is that what you're saying?
He
'Cause,
said yes.
Okay.
there
Oh,
you go.
I guess yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know who this is in my chat. I don't know who this is in this YouTube chat.
Uh-huh.
But they said let's talk about the Cowboys.
Oh boy.
All right, we can talk about the Cowboys just for a little bit.
I think I know who that is.
Okay. So
How about them
tell your
Cowboys?
friends, and we don't say how about them boys here.
Right. It's not
We
at
don't
all.
do that, but we will, entertain you. So that game it was last night.
Mm-hmm. They look good.
They look good. We'll
Yeah,
we'll
they
give
looking
y'all that
good.
with the Cowboys for real.
Mm-hmm.
But
What,
we ain't-
the 50-year Grammy trap.
yeah, because so I'm gonna say this. I didn't really look at it because I was looking at the Grammys 50-year hip hop celebration.
Right.
And when I tell you, when they said ladies first, I wasn't caring about no Cowboys. Just saying.
It was the summertime.
It was
for
the
me.
summertime. Hey, so I mean that's about all we're gonna give you with them Cowboys. Sorry.
They look good.
They
and,
did.
And the sad part about it, if we do go to the playoffs, that's probably the first team
That's who we're gonna have to play.
that we have to play.
Yeah. And so we'll see you then. Mr. B Thomas 404. I will call you out. So thank you, Tiki Wiki, for that football 101, explaining us what those simple football plays are.
For sure.
Yeah. we full of haters. You doggone right. We don't love nobody but the Falcons, baby. So come forward. But y'all, them boys did okay last night. They
Yep.
did.
All
right. So good deal. Thanks again, Tiki, for that.
Yes.
All right. So we're going into the question of the day. What we got, Anjanelle?
Okay, our question of the day today. So we're asking today, how do you feel about international players being drafted into the NBA?
Yeah.
Let us know. We have a few players,
Got a few
lot
players.
of players that they go overseas and bring them over here to the
Mhm.
US to play in the NBA. So I know back in the day, we're aging ourselves. Most of the women, they used to go and play overseas. So, but now it's kind of like switching over. A lot of the guys are coming over here to play.
Right.
So what y'all think in the chat about that?
Is
Yeah.
it that their opportunity is not as good where they're from, and so they're coming here to play because their opportunity of being successful is better here?
They
the
making more
States,
money
they
here.
yeah,
making more
Yes,
money.
it's more money. It's all about that cash.
All
Yeah.
about that.
And that height. Because we don't have them
They have a
them
lot of good height.
Amazons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
So I think it's good for diversity and for our competition.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Yeah.
it can be exciting to watch the different skill sets that they bring and the style of play.
Yep.
Well, some of them just stand up there and just.
I know,
They're
right?
so much taller than everybody else.
Yes.
Definitely. Yeah. So Bree said it's about the money too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's more money.
They
yeah,
can take care of their whole village with 1 year's salary over here. I'm sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to laugh, but that don't Antonella, you are absolutely right.
Right.
Like they can take care of their family back home
Right.
for sure.
Right, and a lot of them do
Mhm.
send money back.
Yeah. So what y'all saying in the chat? What's
Yeah,
What y'all think about them international players coming?
Yeah.
Do y'all think it takes away from the players here in the United States getting an opportunity to play in the NBA? Is it taking away our
I
young
don't know.
men?
In my opinion, I don't think so. Like competition's competition.
Okay.
Step your
Yeah.
game up if you want a spot.
well, that's true too. I mean, you can look at it positively and you can look at it negatively, and
Mhm.
so some people may have some concerns about them taking away some American spots, but on a positive note, like you said, it's competition, and so get in where you fit in.
You got to get in where you fit in. And so to Ann's point though, like they're not putting like I don't know what it is. Is it the food in the United States or? But we're not getting those tall players
7
like we
feeters,
did back in
yeah,
the day,
7
like
footers,
Magic
yeah.
and
well, but we
with
have
that
we
size.
have that height in America, but their focus is not basketball.
Mhm.
I say if it helps your team to win,
You right about it
okay,
because you see it in other sports.
Yeah.
right,
Because baseball, where they get most of their players from?
Puerto Rico and
Right.
Cuba,
right,
Dominican.
Right. And
Right.
so like most of well, I ain't gonna say most, but like the main outside of football, but like basketball and baseball, they tap into those international players.
Right.
right.
Like they literally
They
go
already-
down
yeah,
there and
especially
scout.
baseball. Yeah.
They go down there and scout for those
Yeah.
guys.
I believe the fans wouldn't have a problem with it as long
Yeah,
as
they
like I
team
said,
winning.
as long as
Yeah,
their team
team
is
winning.
winning. Yeah.
Mhm. Unless they like what was that one I said?
What was his name?
Not Manute Bowl.
Matumbo?
Was it Manute
It
Bowl?
might have been Manute Ball.
How Manute
Yeah.
Bowl? He had to be about 100 pounds soaking wet.
Oh.
But he was 8'2", and he run down that court
Right.
looking like his bones was gonna break
At any moment.
at any moment.
Yeah.
But when he got down there, guess what he was doing? T? Blocking shots,
Yeah.
blocking shots and getting rebounds.
Right.
That's really all they used him for. That
Right.
kid couldn't have been no more than 180 pounds
Hey,
at 7'6". But they utilized him the way they felt.
Right.
They
But how
needed
long
to.
did he last in the league?
Not long.
Right.
Mm-mm. They figured it out.
Yeah.
So,
he
yeah.
paid for his Fovich to get him some new condos. So,
And said that he had enough money to buy some condos for his family back home. My goodness.
that was the goal.
That was the goal
Do
he
we have
got.
any comments in the chat?
No.
They didn't have nothing to
Hmm.
say about that.
And
I
that's
can't
my
believe
favorite
it.
Not doing it, but no, I don't see
Oh man.
on nothing on YouTube.
All right. Well,
Okay.
let's keep it moving then. So, because Miss Boss Lady B is out today, she has given me the baton to discuss her highlights, which is
The
the
climax.
so I don't know if I would do it just as well as Miss Boss Lady B, but I'm gonna definitely try. All right, so let's talk about it. We got a couple of highlights here. So we're gonna start with y'all familiar with the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award? Are y'all familiar with that? So we actually have a player from the Falcons. His name is Bradley Pinion. I think that's
Yep.
his name.
Mhm.
He's the Falcons punter.
Mhm.
He was nominated for the Walter Payton Man of the Year Award. So
Awesome.
isn't that great?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he has a what is it called? Is it what is called Punt for a Purpose? His charity.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, his
An
charity is called
organization.
Punt for a Purpose, and this is the league's most prestigious honor and acknowledges players' greatness on and off the field. And so the winner will be announced on February 8th. So wish him luck. At least we got somebody representing the Falcons.
Right.
To be nominated for the Walton Payton
We get some
Man
kind
of the
trophy
Year.
this year.
Yeah. Let's get the man because we ain't gonna get another trophy. Can he at least bring that and put it in the doggone locker room and have something to be happy about?
Lord.
Anyway, so the second thing we're gonna talk about is y'all familiar with the NBA in-season tournament? So we've been talking about that. So they had the finals this past weekend. And guess who won?
Of course.
Lakers.
The
LeBron.
Los Angeles Lakers. And guess who won MVP?
Bron.
Crybaby Bron. I'm not a LeBron fan, but we're gonna give him the props because he won MVP.
Yeah.
So let's, congratulations to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah.
LeBron is the GOAT.
Yeah, okay.
And it was the very first tournament, in-season tournament. So that's something to really write home about.
Yeah, he don't need nothing else to blow that bald headedness. Okay, sorry. I'm not a LeBron fan, as you see, people. So, but we're gonna congratulate
But
him.
I like what he said about
What did he say?
when each player gets $500,000, and he said he really wanted to win because some of the first year and second year players don't make the type of money that they do, and so it's an opportunity to make sure that they get that money.
Oh, that was nice, LeBron.
So, and then the losers, they get $250,000.
Oh wow.
I mean, the payout's good, but congratulations, LeBron, for MVP of the NBA in-season tournament, and congratulations.
My brother said the GOAT, James.
Yeah, okay,
That's
yeah.
it.
Good
That's
job,
it.
LeBron.
Yes.
Priscilla also said LeBron.
They
James.
love LeBron, don't they?
Yes.
Mr. Flop-tastic.
He is a crybaby. But
I call him Crybaby
good.
Bron.
He's
That's my
good.
name for him. But yes, we're not gonna rain on his parade. We're gonna give him his flowers. So
And Mr. Andrews said he is a better player and person than MJ ever was.
When I tell you he loves LeBron James.
oh boy, that's
He does.
tough. That's tough.
He does.
Okay, well, congratulations again to LeBron for winning MVP. That was tough. That hurt my heart, but it's okay. Moving on. So we got the 2023 Heisman Trophy winner, Jaden Daniels out of LSU. Is that
What a
surprising?
surprise.
That's surprising.
Yes.
Yeah. We had wide receiver Marvin Harrison Jr., Ohio State quarterback Bo Nix, Michael Penix Jr., and Washington Daniels.
Yeah.
Joined Joe Burrow's LSU quarterback to win the Heisman.
Yeah.
But wasn't that surprising?
Did y'all watch it?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, those kids were so very versed and speaking. They were magnificent. I'm glad that
good.
it was really good. Yeah.
And that's a plus.
Yeah.
It's like to see well-spoken young
Exactly.
men.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So B Thomas 404, what do you got to say in YouTube? He said, and Bronny James has fully recovered and playing again. Boy, y'all love that doggone Bron.
And how old is he?
Ain't he about 85? No, just playing. How old Bron?
38. I think 38.
Still a kid, man.
He about to start
But
playing
he
with
look about 50 though.
He about to start playing with his sons. He waiting for both of them to come in the league.
I believe
Yeah,
that.
he gonna be rolling out there in the dock.
But he is playing.
No,
well.
I don't too much care for LeBron, but I will say this: his athleticism is awesome.
You have to give it to him.
And he is in great shape
He
because
is.
he's considered like an older player in the league.
Exactly.
He take care of that body though.
He take care of that
He
body.
gets his
So
rest.
I give him
he
that.
eats well.
Yeah.
He'll let you know.
Oh, he said B Thomas 404 saying he's talking about his son that he's full. Oh, from that medical incident.
Oh,
he had.
okay, yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, he'll be coming on back.
Mhm.
Yeah, he had that heart situation, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So some of the other things that we're going to talk about is the Colorado news. Y'all heard about it?
No, what about it?
So the number one
Mm-hmm.
offensive tackle,
Right.
Oh yes.
Jordan Seaton, I think his name is,
Okay.
coming out of high school.
Oh
Yeah.
yes. I
Number
did hear about
one
that, yeah.
offensive.
That joker has committed to go play with who?
Carl.
Prime Time.
Yeah.
And
the
they
Colorado
didn't
Buffs.
even know it. Prime
Right.
time didn't even know it.
Had no clue.
Right.
So we gonna let y'all see this little clip and give you some idea because I think he's ready to play for Prime. Check this out.
Okay, enough has been said. The time has come. Jordan Seaton, next year you will attend ... which school?
First off, I would like to thank God, my family, everybody who's been in this recruiting process for me. You know, it's been a long one, not an easy one, but those who've been with me and stuck with me, seeing how we persevere when times get hardest. But for the next 3 to 4 years. Uh-oh. What's in the bag, seat?
What's in the bag seat?
I'll be
Wait a
going
minute.
to
Wait a minute.
the University of Colorado.
I told y'all.
He's a Buffalo. Coach Prime. Somewhere Shadur is doing handstands. Woo.
Hey. Oh my God.
This
Look
is
at
the
it.
Colorado
Dion
Buffalo.
texted me.
Woo. Coach Prime.
Yeah. So listen, that guy, if you go back and look at, I suggest y'all go back and actually look at the whole thing. But after they finished talking to him, that guy said, if you're a baller, what do he say? If you consider yourself a dog and you play like a dog, then you need to come to Colorado. So he recruiting, he already got the
already recruiting
persona
for him.
Right.
coming out of high school.
Right.
So
Exactly.
and then he got the size, like he's 6 something, 280 pounds.
And they say he has the reach of someone 7'2".
Oh wow.
So one thing I
well,
can't
Prime
see,
did put it out there. He said what he needed. He said, "You know how to reach me."
he sure
Okay.
did.
Yep.
So
Alright.
you know,
The
yeah,
rest
but
is up to you.
that's right. But to Tiki's point, he learned just when everybody else learned too.
Right.
Right.
He didn't know that the guy had
Yeah.
committed to them. So congratulations to him.
Yeah.
That big guy. I'm gonna look forward to seeing him because I
Yeah,
think
me too.
it's gonna be awesome once Dion gets his team together. It's gonna be
Amazing.
Yeah.
it's gonna be a force to reckon with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really gonna hate him then.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, they not liking him. So I think that's about all the highlights. Oh,
I did want to say something I heard on the
go
way here.
ahead. Let's see if it's the same thing I'm thinking.
Trey Young.
No, what you hear about Trey Young?
Ooh, he got fined $25,000.
Oh, wow.
What he do?
He was not happy with the play, and
He cut
Was
up. He
very
cut
ac-
up out there.
yeah, he
Mhm.
was automated, and they
Ooh,
slapped
yeah.
a fine on him.
Well, my stepdad and grandson are at the game tonight, so hopefully Trey Young behave himself.
Well, I mean, that money make you shut up. You hit your
Yeah.
pocket hard enough,
Yeah,
you'll learn how to just hush it up.
I know.
Man,
Speaking,
how much was it?
25,000. Yeah,
That's a lot. I don't know. Would that be pennies to them though? It's 25,000
I'm
pennies.
sure it hurt.
It hurt them either way because money
Yeah,
is money at
right.
the end of the day.
Yep.
All right. So
Okay.
those are all the highlighters Miss Boss Lady B has provided for us today. I hope I filled her shoes
You
as well
did.
as she would.
Yeah,
All right. So we're gonna keep it moving.
Yep.
yeah.
We got Monday Night Football. Who you with? Who you got?
Mm.
All right. So what we normally do for those of y'all that are new to our podcast, we have a running tab
Ooh, Lord.
for the crew on how many times we picked a win.
Mhm.
So let's run it down. So Miss Tiki Wiki in the lead. Still in the lead
Still in the lead.
with 7. I'm me, Miss Dom running up behind her at 6. And Belada and Ann from the A Boss League B and Ann from the A, they still neck and neck at 5. So that's what we are right now. So we got 2 games coming up tonight.
Two Monday night games.
Yeah, we got one on ESPN, which is the Tennessee Titans and the Miami Dolphins. And then we have the one on ABC, which are the Green Bay Packers and the New York Giants.
Yes.
So who y'all got for Monday night tonight?
Yeah.
And we got to do our picks. Let's talk
Yeah.
about what happened though last Monday. So all of us had a unanimous vote of
Right,
Jacksonville. And I
right.
think most of us thought Jacksonville was gonna win.
Right.
Right.
Then
So close.
Trevor Young, what's the baby name?
Trevor
Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence went out injured. So
Yep.
that was one thing that messed him up.
In the fourth quarter,
Yep.
And then that missed kick.
he missed the field goal. If he hadn't missed that field goal, they would
We
have
won.
won.
Exactly.
So I think it was it wasn't all that coulda, shoulda, woulda.
I know,
But
they lost.
Yeah, but they still lost. So.
Yeah. they
All
did.
right. So who we
Okay,
so-
Corey in the chat, he has the Packers and the Dolphins.
All right.
Okay.
So Mr. B Thomas 404 has the Dolphins and the Packers as well.
Okay.
Anybody else in the chat? Who y'all picking?
They scared.
They scared to pick because like we were so confident last week.
Right.
Came back with that L today.
Right.
That hurt though. 'Cause we was like, dang. All right. Tiki, you
What
got
you
any ideas?
Well, I'm going with Miami Dolphins,
Okay.
Okay.
but I'm gonna shake this second one up.
Okay.
I'm going with the little young boy that's still staying home with his mama.
Yeah. So
I'm
me and
go-
Tiki, yeah,
I'm going with
go
the New
ahead.
York Giants this week because of their defense. They got a good defense. Yeah, I know Green Bay and Mr. Love, you know, they doing
You're
well.
right.
But I'm gonna shake it up, let you catch up with me.
Okay.
See if
Well,
y'all can catch up with
Well,
me.
either I'm a fall Lord, but I had the same pick with Tiki.
All right.
Yes.
Come on, Ed, give it to me.
That's right. The
Yeah.
Dolphins and the New York Giants. That's just like I looked at. I was like, maybe they can pull it on up. They're not too far behind
Yeah.
the Packers and their standing. So I'm just like,
Uh-huh.
maybe they'll play a little harder there. They're close.
They got-
Okay.
and
okay.
defense does what?
Right.
Win
Win
games.
games.
They got a good
Exactly.
defense.
All right. So you and Tiki picking the same thing. right?
Uh-huh.
So Boss Lady B left me with her pick. She's picking the Dolphins and the Packers.
Okay, we
Mhm.
got her down.
So I think me and Miss Boss Lady B gonna do the same. So I'm going because I'm not a gambler.
I'm shaking it up.
I'm scared. I'm
shaking
that
it
lost
up.
last
No,
week.
I
hurt me.
normally would go Green Bay,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but I'm shaking it up.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
Lean in
okay.
the chat. She said she going with that Dallas sellout in the YouTube chat.
Somebody talking about you. I don't know who that YouTube sellout is, but it ain't but a couple of people that's in the chat. And B Thomas 404, I think she talking about you. So yeah, I'm doing the Dolphins. and the
Okay,
Packers.
so we'll see.
We'll see.
Either Tiki gonna pull it on out, and I'm gonna be up right there behind her.
Or Dominique gonna come and tie.
Okay.
If Belada gonna come up, you gonna be in last place. If that was to happen, Anjanelle,
Exactly.
that ain't a good place to be.
Mm-mm.
All right, so any more picks? If y'all got your picks out there, also remember while we talking about the picks for tonight, remember we are on Facebook and YouTube every Monday evening at 6 p.m. sharp. Like I said, 5:55 is on time. 6 p.m. You're late. Also, if you got any products or any business, anything you want us to showcase, hey, email us womentalkingballs@gmail.com.
Yeah.
All right, so we good. You got everything down, engineer.
I got it all down.
It's here we go. I'm
Yes.
just that loss last Monday just hurt my heart though, because I thought I was getting ready to be right there with
I
Tiki, baby.
know.
But she still would have been up.
I
one.
would've
been
been
up
up.
one. Yeah, I
Exactly.
would've been
Still
up
would have
We
been
were
up.
all going with Jacksonville next last week.
All right, so we got 2 and 2 this week. Right?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, so here we go. So
Mhm.
we that's about all we got.
That's
Anything
it.
else in the chat?
That's it.
All right, good deal. So here we go, y'all. We're gonna wind it on down. We're getting close to wrapping this up.
With a little inspirational play.
We're gonna wrap it up with a little
Inspirational
playbook. So
playbook.
Janelle, Miss Ann from the A has our inspirational playbook for tonight. What we got, Ann?
Okay. The title of tonight's inspirational playbook is Delay Doesn't Mean Denial.
That's right.
Okay.
Mhm.
So in football, there are several delays that interrupt the plays. These delays can result in less yards. That makes it extremely difficult to score.
Mhm.
Then the next play, the quarterback comes in, and there we go with a touchdown. Game-winning touchdown for the winning team. So in life, delays, setbacks can include not getting a job, not getting that promotion, not making that passing grade. But we keep applying, we keep studying, and even with that, despite the delays, you're still going to overcome and still rise up.
Mhm.
Because a delay doesn't mean a no. It just wasn't the right time.
Yep. That means it's just a
Yep.
delay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a
Delay
delay.
does not mean no,
No,
and it does not mean denial.
exactly.
That's right.
That's right. Sometimes delays are good.
Exactly. It makes you think about it and make you appreciate it more once you receive it.
Yeah. You want to know
Yep.
why? Because it's been plenty of times where, you know, you be ready to go and you ready to punch out right
Mhm.
at 3.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Some come up and you don't punch out till 3:30, 4 o'clock. And then what happened? You get out there and you drive and you see it was an accident.
Right. Exactly.
That was right there that you
Right.
could have possibly been part of, right? So that was a delay,
Yeah.
but that wasn't a bad delay.
No,
Mhm.
it
That
That was a good delay.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So those type of things, you know, you have to definitely
Look at.
take into consideration.
Mhm, you be
Because
covered.
usually
You be
that's right.
covered.
Hey, hallelujah. Don't
Exactly.
get me started. Hallelujah.
Exactly.
Because baby, that delay does not mean denial.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're gonna
Want to
get
put it in the Falcons scenario.
Please do.
Let's
Please
do.
do.
Well, I'm just saying, Ritter
Uh-huh.
was benched.
Yes.
Yep.
You know, it
Mhm.
wasn't. It was a delay,
Right.
That was.
A little setback.
right? Now
Mhm.
he's playing through the end of the year,
That's right.
so it didn't mean no.
Right.
At least not through the end of the year. Not until the end of the year.
Might be a no later on, but right now, as far as to the end of the year,
Yeah.
it's good. Thank you,
Exactly.
Anjanelle. That
Yes.
was
Yeah,
good.
that was good.
That was good. So delay, don't forget, y'all. Delay does not mean denial. So
Exactly.
apply that to your life. Tell your friends and your family. You know, when they get discouraged, that it's not a no.
It's not a no.
It's just a pause for the
Right.
cause, baby. Regroup and keep
Yeah.
it moving.
Keep it
Mhm.
moving
All
and
right.
rise up.
Rise up.
Rise up. I like
Rise up.
it.
Hey, I like how you put that in there. Ann.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
know, you got to put that. I still love my Falcons, even though it's NBA tonight. But I still
Just don't
like-
be surprised though if Dominique show up with a Ravens jersey on. That's all I'm saying. Don't ask me no
I still
questions.
wear my Falcon gear. That's my team.
Yeah, I love.
Win or lose, I love my Falcons.
Mhm.
But they need to win. I need you to win.
Yeah, can we get
Learn
this
how to
win?
win.
Yeah, please and thank you.
Yes.
Oh, you know we didn't go over.
What?
What?
I think we got a little time to do it.
Right.
Who we play next?
Oh,
Oh yeah, Carolina.
Yeah. So what we need to do?
yeah,
to
we
win
really don't need to
against
talk
Carolina?
about that.
Well, I know we skipped it, but let's go on and just let's at least talk about what we need to do real quick against Carolina. What we need to do?
It should be a winnable game.
Right.
Oh, we said that so many times.
I
but-
know. And then that fear in me say again, we'll be the ones to lose to them.
That's how I always
But-
vote on it.
No, I think we're gonna win that one.
I
Yeah.
We should
hope
win
to
that
God.
one.
I'm telling you, if we lose, y'all,
We're not gonna lose.
I'm
that
gonna come in
game.
here all purple.
We're not gonna lose. We're
It's gonna
win
be a
against
raven
Carolina.
on my shirt. I'm gonna come in there saying cuckoo, cuckoo. I'm gonna be doing all of that, and it ain't gonna be a falcon. It's gonna be
No,
a raven.
we're gonna win. It's gonna be it's I think it's just gonna be a slam. We're gonna win because they got too much stuff going on. They got a new coach. Everybody's beating them. They like the laughing stock of the league. Somebody in the probably told
Quarterback.
them just go on and lose the rest of the games and
Yeah.
get you some.
So what's
good
their
draft
record
picks.
now, though? Where they at?
Mm.
What's their record? Are they
they've
still?
only won
I think they
one
won
game.
at 13.
Yeah, they
Yeah, they
won
only.
game.
Yeah.
Lord, please, I'm coming
Yeah.
to you right now. Please don't let us be our second win. Let us be their second win. We don't do
not.
nothing else for us, Lord. Don't let us lose against Carolina.
not.
Then
We
we'll
not.
definitely be the laughing stock of the NFL outside of that Super Bowl win. That
Yeah.
we don't need that too.
That should be one of the 3 out of 4 that we win.
Absolutely.
Should be.
Okay.
Who you think we're gonna have trouble with? Them last 4. The Colts.
The Colts and New Orleans.
We got New Orleans.
They play each other so very
Yeah.
so hard. You
Yeah.
know, they it's such a rivalry. They play so hard. You just never know who's gonna win in the end because it's so tight.
You never know.
Okay.
But the
Alright.
Colts, and the Bears. The Bears won.
Yeah, they
They
did.
beat Detroit.
Right.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And the Bears has a good defense.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to play them too.
Anywho, Woo, Lord, I'm trying to be optimistic. I really am. I'm
Yeah.
trying to be a glass half full kind of person.
We got it.
But them doggone Falcons, boy, they had my stomach hurting Sunday.
Arthur Smith got something in his back pocket.
Arthur Blank need to have something in his back pocket.
Like what?
He
Them
need to get
doggone
rid of Mr.
resignation papers?
He need to get rid of McKay. He need to get rid of that general manager. He need to get rid of that coach.
Yeah, Arthur Smith. I hope Arthur Smith got some resignation papers in his back pocket. That's what I hope he got in his back pocket.
He need to pull out that money hat.
Please and thank you.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Something.
So
I'm sure they thinking. I'm sure they're talking about it.
They-
Yeah.
it will be nice. I hope they are. So to Ann's point, delay does not mean denial.
No, it doesn't.
It does not mean denial. We're gonna end it on that note. All right. So that completes episode 14. Y'all, we got through it. Remember, y'all, keep Miss Boss Lady B in your prayers.
Right.
her and her family as they go through this difficult loss of her brother. So we will continue to keep her uplifted and keep praying for her and her family because they loved her brother dearly.
Yes.
And he will be missed.
Mhm.
All right. So here we go. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
for
everybody for
watching.
watching. I surely appreciate it. Join us again on Women Talking Balls as we discuss football, hot topics, football 101, anything else we need to talk about. We're gonna try not to talk about them Cowboys too much. We're gonna try not to talk about no, I'm just kidding. I was just kidding. We'll talk about them boys. So remember, we are at Deluxe Creative Space outside of Atlanta, Georgia, in McDonough, Georgia. Again, we are on Facebook and YouTube, 6 p.m. on Monday evening. So please, please, please tune in. Click that notification button on YouTube and the star on Facebook. That's right. And what they give them that notification, right?
Yeah,
Ann?
right before the show starts.
So
You'll
you
get
won't
it.
miss it. So make sure you do that. Share this podcast with all your friends, all your family, so we can blow up because that's what we're trying to do. And we're gonna stay here to try to give you guys more of this content. So the more you watch and the more you share with your people and have more people come and watch, the longer we can stay out here, y'all.
Exactly.
All right. So with that being said, if you have any products and any products, business, or anything like that, please email us at womentalkingballs@gmail.com. All right. So we wrapping this thing on up.
Yep.
Y'all ready?
Ready.
We're gonna do this for Boss Lady B. We love you, baby.
Yes.
Love
We
you.
miss you and we love you.
Yes, we
do.
All right, here we go.
We
are women talking balls. Y'all have a good week.
Yes.
God
Thanks for
bless.
watching.
Thank you for
Thank you.
watching.
They done, Billy.